All right, this is part 3 of the lesson video. We are back. Oh, what is happening? Okay. Oh, we got switched to variable. Well, we want persistent. There we go. That's better. Sorry about that. All right, so we are back to graphing things in vertex form. Now we have a bigger growth rate. So we have a growth rate of 2. Our vertex is from here and here, so we're going to have a vertex of 6, positive 3. So we go to 6, 3, and we draw in our vertex point. And we can draw in our axis of symmetry. Our axis of symmetry happens at x equals 6. It's the x point of the vertex. Then, to graph our rest of our points, we need our 1a, our 3a, our 5a is not going to fit. So if our growth rate is 2, 1 times 2 is 2, and 3 times 2 is 6. So again, I'm going to go from my vertex point over 1, up 2. Over 1, up 2. Oh, wait, Miss Stone, hey. Oh, wait, sorry. Hey, guys, that's a -3, Miss Stone. I hope you were shouting at me like you do just in class. That's perfect. -3, there we go. Over 1, up 2. Over 1, up 2. Both sides of that axis of symmetry. Then I'm going to go up 6. So I'm going to go over 1 and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And from this point right here, I'm going to go left 1 and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These skinny parabolas are a little bit hard to draw. He looks like that. That's what we do. And see, that was not so bad. Next, we have a growth rate of 1/3. Well, that'll be fun. My vertex, the x is the opposite, so -4. And I'm going to get the -3 on there this time. So -4, -3 is right here. All right, my 1a growth rate is 1/3. I don't know that helps me. My 3a growth rate is 1. That's not, if I do 5a, I get 5a is going to give me 5/3. Those numbers aren't particularly helpful, so sometimes we have to think about what we could put in there. So we have an axis of symmetry. Well, I want numbers that I can divide by 3. I do know that my 3a goes up to 1. So from here to here, I went 2 in either direction. Okay? Oh, no, never mind. Don't listen to me. That is terrible. Those are all going to be terrible. So I need to figure out a different way to graph. Well, if I think of numbers that might make this a little bit easier, I need to get a 3 out of it. So something plus 4 squared has got to be something with a 3. Well, I want to make it a 3, so I could do a -1 in there. That would make it a 3. So if I have 1/3 and I put a -1 in for x plus 4 squared minus 3, then I'm going to get 1/3, -1 plus 4 is 3, not equals, minus 3. 1/3 times 9? 1/3 times 9. Oh, Miss Stone, put it in your calculator. 1/3 times 3 squared minus 3. Oh, that gives me 0. So at -1, I have a point at 0, which means I can mirror it. So 1, 2, 3 to the right was 0, which means 1, 2, 3 to the left is 0. And we're going to call it good for this 1/3. We've got 3 points in there. We would like 5, but we're going to call it good. We can label our vertex right here. Right, if it asked me to label my vertex happens at -4, -3, and that's my vertex. if I wanted to do increasing and decreasing on this one, just to get some extra practice, I increase over here. So that would start at the x value of -4 and go to infinity. Decreasing over here is going to give us -infinity to -4, just so we're practicing those key features that are new. Hopefully that helps you get a handle on it. Okay, then this is the last thing that we're going to learn today, and that is converting standard form into vertex form to graph. So remember, we learned in 5.5 how to complete the square, and that is how we're going to change the form of that. So good news, you're only going to have to change the form of stuff where A is 1 and B is even on this lesson. So we're going to do box, extra box. We're going to do the x squared goes here. Then we're going to take half of the 4x, which is 2x, which makes my factors x plus 2 and x plus 2. 2 times 2 is 4. I've got to go all the way to -1, so I need to subtract 5. So when I write vertex form, I throw the y in front of it. I have 2x plus 2's and a -5, and I just write that right after the equal sign. And that is in my vertex form, and now it's going to be super easy for me to graph. My growth rate, when I complete the square, will always be 1. My vertex, the x is the opposite, the y is the same. So -2, -5 is right here. I have 1a, 3a, 5a. Well, that's really easy when 1a is 1. That's 1, 3, 5. My axis of symmetry will be right here. My vertex will be, there's my vertex, will be at -2, -5. And then I can do my growth rate. So I go over 1, up 1. From those 2 points, I go over 1, up 3. 1, 2, 3. From those, I can keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You don't have to keep going, but it does make it easier, I think, to have more dots. And we have that. So changing it to vertex form was actually really helpful to be able to graph it. Now we're going to come over and do another example of that. So we want to complete the square to get it to vertex form. Half of -6x is -3x. No, not plus 3. X minus 3, x minus 3. -3 times -3 is +9. Oh, it's going to be -5 again to get us all the way to -4. So my vertex form will be y equals x minus 3 squared, because there's 2 of them, -5. The growth rate is 1. The vertex, the x is the opposite, so I get 3, 5. So +3 up to, Miss Stone. I keep missing those negatives. So make sure you're watching for them since I'm missing them, so that could be a problem thing. So 3, -5, right there is my vertex. It happens at 3, -5. My axis of symmetry. A is 1 again, so 1a is going to be 1, 3a is going to be 3, 5a is going to be 5. Over 1, up 1. From those points, I go over 1, up 3. From those points, I can keep going. I go over and up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and mirror it over here. And there is my parabola. The last thing we are going to do is go over all of our key features. So these are just finding them from vertex form. Each quadratic form has features that are easy to find. For vertex, it is a whole bunch of them. Vertex form is most important because it gives us the vertex. This is the most important, let me do that in red. Most important, we want to know that we want vertex form because it gives us the vertex. It can also give us the axis of symmetry. It can also give us the direction of opening. That's concave up or concave down. It can also give us increasing and decreasing, since they're based on the direction of opening and the axis of symmetry. It can give us both the domain and the range, because we have the vertex, and it can give us the max and min value. That is all our key features, but the most important one is the vertex. It gives us the vertex. That's why we want vertex form. When we're getting key features, we want to know what it will give us. We want the vertex. Super, super, super important. So we are going to identify all these key features that we learned in this lesson and last lesson from the graph B, this one right here. So pause the video, you try to figure them out, come back and check if you did it right. The axis of symmetry, I'm going to do the vertex first because it will help us with everything. My vertex is at 3, -5, which means my axis of symmetry is at x equals 3. Don't forget the x equals, it's really important. My direction of opening is up. It's concave up. It goes up, so I have a minimum value. My minimum value is -5. My domain for all parabolas that we're talking about this unit is -∞ to infinity. My range starts at the minimum value of -5. That is my y value, and it goes up forever. So this guy's our y value. Everything else we're doing is x's. So increasing and decreasing, if I have this parabola, it increases on this side. So I increase from 3 to infinity. And I decrease on this side. I decrease from -∞ to 3. Again, the only place that I have a bracket is right here. All right, good job listening to all of the video. I need you to do one thing on your homework for me, and I will try to put this in extra notes as well. But if you go to number 8 on your homework, number 8, wait, number 8, hang on, let me make sure that's the one I meant. Homework. Sorry, guys. Oh, 18. I meant 18. So go to 18 on your homework. 18 on your homework. We are going to change this. Instead of -6, I want it to be -3. So it'll be 1/2 parentheses x minus 3 squared minus 3. That's really, really important that you change that one. Otherwise, it does not fit on the graph that you have been provided. So make sure you go to 18 and change that one. Okay, I will be back next lesson. Thanks so much.